How's everybody doing? Give me a second here. I'm just getting the stream set up here. Working on some final touches here. A second. Yeah, it's sleeting like it's wild here. I wasn't gonna go live, and I was like, you know what? I was like, this sleet's pretty heavy. And then looking at the radar, I was looking at some of the values coming across Schuylkill County and portions of northern Berks. I'm like, this is some of the highest sleet precipitation values I've ever seen on radar. We're talking DBZ values of like 50. And I was like, you know what? I will go live and see if that kind of makes it through this area. Not going too far because I don't want to mess with icy roads because, you know, I know better. And yeah, it's been something else. Let's see here. Trying to bear with me, guys. Trying to get the stream set up, but it's not really cooperating with me. Got almost 20 viewers already, though, so that's awesome. How's it going, Chris? Mindy, Ingrid, hello. I am in Topton right now. I'll give you guys a better view here in a second. We got 13 likes already on the stream. I appreciate that. I don't know how amazing the stream's going to be. You can't really see too much. It is sleeting like crazy. I got to move in a better spot so you guys can just see. It's coming down like hail. It's honestly what it reminds me of, a hailstorm. It is sleeting something fierce. This is either going to be a wild stream when that heavy area of sleet comes through, or if it busts, it's going to be a really boring stream. But we're here for the ride. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you what, looking at the values across northern Berks County, though, 47 DBZ. That is something else. If only that was snow coming through, we'd have a ton of snow. And it's already icing to an extent, too. I can see on my backup camera, we already got some ice rolling. So it's doing some ice. Sleet and ice and all that good stuff. So I think the angle for this stream, let's see how icy this road is. We're just gonna go up the road here a little bit. I think the angle for this stream is see if we can get anybody sliding. Potentially. How's everybody doing? I know it's been a little while again. We go through those trends where we got stuff for a while and then we don't have anything for a while. So it's been a little bit again. I apologize. I get messages all the time from people and they're like, when are you going live again? It's like, whenever the weather cooperates. You know, it's not quite white here yet. There's plenty of sleet on the ground, but it's not really showing up very well. I think, let's go this way. Don't mind me, guys. I'm trying to figure out the best angle to show you guys this. Sleet is one of those harder things to capture if there's not already snow on the ground. Because it's kind of hard to see. Like, looking at the screen, you guys are probably like, all right, what are we looking at? But that is a ton of sleet. It's just a little hard to see. I'm looking at the screen, and I'm like, doesn't really look that impressive, but I'll tell you what, there is a ton of sleet on the ground. This is just getting started. We've already got a nice slushy coating. I mean, those roads are icy. We just got to figure out a place to park, but get it. Yeah, look at this coming up here. This intersection. All sleet. That is not snow. That is icy precipitation. And now it's sleeting and freezing rain at the moment. So that's fun. These roads are going to be an ice skating rink later. I'll tell you. I think how we're going to do this is we'll just park here on this corner. Don't slide. Woo! Ton of sleep. All right, let's look at the comments here, see what we got going on. So I do have to say, we are about 100 subscribers from 5,000. I don't know if we can do it today. You can see them treating the roads right there. A lot of, looks like they're brining the roads. Maybe some liquid salt there. But they're definitely starting to do some work on these roads. Driving around today, I was in the Pottstown area. I was in the Allentown area. And I got to say, largely not many of the roads were treated that I came across. It looks like a lot of people are mainly waiting until this stuff started to actually get out there. I will say, the storm's coming in a little bit later than it originally was supposed to. It was really expected to kind of kick off around 3 o'clock or so in this general area, and largely it didn't start until I'd say right before 7 o'clock. So it's been going for a little less than an hour now, but yeah, people are already going way too fast. When this stuff first starts, that's largely when you want to take your time. It's the most treacherous. And people obviously don't drive for conditions, but they rather drive for what they think their car can do, and then they get in trouble. So we'll see how this is. I don't know how long I'm going to be out. We're going to be out for a little while, but as a chaser, there's just, when you're driving and it's ice, you don't want to mess around, because I can be an experienced driver and have experience driving all kinds of conditions, but when it's ice, 4-wheel drive equals 4-wheel slide. It doesn't really matter. Everyone's gonna slide the same. So, but yeah, like I said, we are 99 subscribers now from 5,000. So that is an amazing feat that we've come up on, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. Here comes another plow right now. You'll see coming into your frame in a second. They're working these roads hard. This is the borough of Topton right now. They are working these roads hard. There's another dump truck, and he's salting pretty heavy too. Looks like he's got some rock salt he's throwing down. But yeah, almost 100 subscribers from 5,000. Thank you guys so much. Here comes another plow truck. These guys are going crazy, I tell you. This guy is lowering his dump unit. I'll show you guys here. Look at that. He's got his back of his dump truck open. People going way too fast, I'm telling you. Look at that. It's really throwing a lot down there. They're putting in the work, I gotta say. Love to see it. This is also like when it's ice and sleet, it's also dangerous to cover, because like when you go stand by the roads to get the money shots, you're in the danger zone of people sliding all around. Granted, it's not too bad yet, but it's gonna be, and that's when it's gonna get interesting. I gotta get my trapper hat out of my trunk real quick. I'll be right back. Everything is icing up. I'll tell you. Oh, I should have stayed out. Here comes a plow. Dang it, I wanted that shot. Yeah, well, I'm sure I'll get another shot in about 5 minutes because they've already been by probably a good 5 times in the last like 10 minutes. And that's not an exaggeration. They're hitting these streets hard. So yeah, if you've never been here before, this is your first time tuning in, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, even more important than that, and thanks for stopping in. I'll be honest with you, I am a little bit over winter weather. Let me know in the comments below if you agree, and I'm looking forward to warmer weather, not just that, but spring thunderstorms. Nothing like a good thunderstorm, just kind of hanging out and enjoying the thunder rolling and the beauty of just an incoming storm. Love it. Yeah, right, Mindy? Nothing like a good thunderstorm. Definitely over the cold and ice and all that fun stuff we've had. I tell people all the time, this stuff is so much more dangerous than the average thunderstorm we see here, too. You know? So, I mean, think about how many accidents are going to happen on the roads tonight. First, we get a thunderstorm, a tree comes down. You know, it's generally they don't injure a lot of people with thunderstorms. These, however, it's normally pretty widespread. So, I'm just not a fan of this winter precipitation of any form. It's generally a lot more dangerous. There was some thunder and lightning today out in the Pittsburgh area. Came down pretty good out that way. Yep, yeah, Western PA. Yep, that's what I was just talking about. How's it going, Marie? How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here, guys. I'm going to send the link out to everybody from the main chat. We'll see who all we can get in here. I gotta get these wipers figured out. Either they're making that horrible screeching sound. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be careful. I always am. You know, like I was just saying, these people don't slow down. And yeah, it is changing to freezing rain right now, guys. I'm telling you. We're going straight freezing rain right now. This is gonna be bad. Really bad. Freezing rain. I mean, it's still lightly sleeting, but there's a good amount of rain mixing in this now. Yeah, I think I gotta clean the ice off them. That's the problem. I'm gonna hop out real quick and attempt to make this look a little better. My car is already iced over. Looking at the back window with the rain, I can see it's all iced over. You see the drips of precipitation. It's all Freezing rain. Here we go. This is where it gets interesting. Like I said, not sure how long we're going to stay out and play with this, but I'll tell you what, my car is already encased in ice. Just scraping it off. My mirrors are already iced over. My rear window's iced over. It's all freezing rain. This is one of those storms you don't really want to be driving around. You just kind of want to park it stationary. And it may be a little boring on the stream, but there's only so much you can do safely when it's this kind of precipitation. I'm going to try to position this intersection so that way anybody that tries to turn, we can kind of see. As long as you take your time, generally you'll be all right. But people rush. They don't take their time, and that's when you get the problems. So, with that said, let's see. All right, we got some subscribers. 4,000.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I know Apple's yelling at me. 4,904 so far. That's awesome. So we're like 96 away from 5,000. I think we can pull it off. Yep, we are in Topton, the lovely borough of Topton. I live not terribly far away. Like I said, I'm not going too far when it's in ice storm. You know, to the northeast, they're going to see some snow, likely heavy snow, and we're going to get just an ice bag. And if you're a part of my Facebook group and you or in my little messenger chat group I have, I sent out a message, I think it was yesterday, saying there was a good potential for some ice, and yeah, we're already getting it. We're already getting it. So let's see what the chat's saying here. We've already been live for 20 minutes and we've already got 47 likes, almost 100 people watching. Turn 7, it took me about 20-30 minutes. Yeah. Doing like this. I'm in Northeast and I got heavy snow started. Yeah, so like Northeast PA, they're going to see some heavy snow. Power outages. Yeah, I mean, when you get some ice on the trees and, you know, the lines get heavy, some of that stuff, you know, comes down pretty quickly in some cases. And voila. Hit the like button. Helps, Justin. Thank you, Julie. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Marie. Thank you to all my moderators. You guys are awesome. I tell you guys that all the time, but I really do mean it. You guys are great. Thank you. Freelance photographer reporter with Scoop News. I'm 15 minutes away from I-80. No one should be out. Yeah, I agree with you. These people are going way too fast on the stream. Skook News. I think I'm friends with that guy on Facebook. That's what I do. I actually do freelance videography work. So my contract is through Livestorms Media, and I shoot content for national news outlets such as the Weather Channel, ABC, Good Morning America, you know, CBS, NBC, all them good, you know, good outlets that everybody loves right now. Yeah, thanks for checking in, Scoop News. I appreciate that. I think you guys follow the Facebook page too. Thanks for subscribing, Jeremy. Thanks for subscribing, Ghost in the Eco Boost. Thank you, I appreciate that. Hey, Limitless 93, you stay safe, buddy, all right? I appreciate you checking in. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Look at those roads. I'm telling you, that's rough. And that's with them hitting it hard like they have been. You guys seen, you know, they've already gone by quite a bit, and it's bad. Even just a little bit of driving over here was a little sketchy. Yeah, I'm not really going far. I live right down the road, maybe 5 minutes away or so. So I'm not going far. I was saying, even as a storm chaser and somebody's experienced in driving all kinds of elements, you don't mess with ice. 4-wheel drive, 4-wheel slide. It doesn't matter how experienced you are or how bad you think your truck is. It's just, you know, ice is ice, you know, and that's just the reality of it. When people get cocky, that's when things go wrong. That's the truth. I'm not gonna, you know, say just because I'm a storm chaser, I'm not, you know, prone to getting hit with ice, sliding off the road. You know, just the reality is this stuff is dangerous. You know, everything we do is calculated risk, and ice storms and sleet and all this stuff is no different. Like I said. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We got 63 likes on the stream, 102 people watching. Did you hear anything about the tornado that hit Skook? Yep. I did hear about that. That was it Mahoy City or something like that? I'd chase Skook a lot more if the terrain was a little bit better. I'll tell you what, you go up there, and if you're not in the right place at the right time, you're not going to see anything. The road networks are just not great. And I'll tell you what, Skook, when it floods up there, it gets sketchy real quick, depending on where you're at. Been up there and done that. I'm not one of those chasers that rushes in with no plan. I'm one of those chasers that's very calculated in what I do. And I try to stay safe because I got a daughter, and I like to go home to her. So I'm not going to do crazy, stupid stuff just to get the shot. As much as I love getting the money shots everybody wants to see, it's just not worth it. You know what I mean? So it's one thing you guys will learn about me is I'm very calculated, very safe, and not afraid to be like, yep, can't do that. That's going to get me hurt. Oh yeah, I got stuck in flood. Yeah. It's that terrain. Terrain-induced flooding is no joke. I'm telling you. Carbon County. I was just talking to my buddy today, Mike Stainslaw, how Jim Thorpe there up in Carbon County, that is a beautiful place to live. And they've also got plenty of reasons to live up there. If you love weather, not only to get the cover some beautiful thunderstorms pushing in over the terrain up there, but then they get wildfires up there you can chase. There's the winter storms they get. I wouldn't mind living in Jim Thorpe, to be honest with you. Really wouldn't. He's very lucky to live up there. Lisa, thank you for checking in. I know you were over helping with Eli's stream, so I really appreciate you. We got 103 people watching right now and 70 likes on the stream and about 25 minutes of being live. So I appreciate everybody who's tuning in right now for the first time and those of you who are returning. We do pretty well with returning viewers, I gotta say. Looking at the stats, get a lot of my viewers that return from previous streams. So if you're here from previous times, I appreciate that. Pottstown, Boyertown. I was down there earlier, actually. I mentioned earlier in the stream, we was driving around today. I was in the Pottstown, Boyertown area, and then we were up in the Allentown area, just doing errands and stuff. We went down to Panda Express in Pottstown, and then we went to Kiwi Frozen Yogurt in Pottstown. And then I was back up towards Allentown, Macungie area. So I was all around today. I'll tell you what, most of the roads I saw were not treated. In fact, I think the only roads I saw that were treated at that point was the Macungie area, near the Weiss supermarkets there. Or Wise, I guess it's Wise. I always say Weiss, but people are like, it's Wise. Wise Markets. see here. Watching from Dover. Thank you, Kim, for tuning in. I appreciate that. Hell yeah, Chris and I ride the trails there almost every weekend. Yeah. Jim Thorpe's awesome. I love Jim Thorpe. They have the steam train up there right now, Reading and Northern 2102, I think it is. Beautiful. I gotta get up there. My buddy messaged me earlier, said he's gonna let me know next time it's running. Come up and check that out. Last I knew, there was some kind of Harry Potter themed cafe or something up in Jim Thorpe. I'm not sure if it's still there, but Jim Thorpe's got a lot of cool stuff. All right, let's see here. Lions. Mindy, you're from Lions. You're nearby. Double duty modding. I appreciate it, Lisa. Sure do. Can't wait to get riding again. You guys ride four-wheelers or something up there? Yeah, I saw pictures my buddy sent me earlier. That's why it's not that. I said that the other day to somebody. I was like, oh, you can get it at Weiss's. And they're like, what? I'm like, Weiss's. They're like, Wise. It's Wise Markets. Look, Weiss's, Wise. Same thing, kind of. You know what I mean either way. It's like Lancaster. Everybody says it different. Either way, you know what I'm talking about. People get really worked up about that, though. Lancaster. Lancaster. I think they had to change the name, but it was Muggles Mug. Yeah, I heard about that. And you said Harry Potter, you caught my attention. Hey, nothing wrong with Harry Potter. Not afraid to admit that. I grew up with that. It wasn't hard to say. I know. Why is it hard to say? I got all-star moderators in here, I'm telling you. You guys are great. Marie, Chris, Lisa. You guys are awesome. No snow, just freezing rain. Sleet in Pottstown, Boyertown. Where's everybody tuning in from? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments below where you're watching from. Love to see. I know sometimes we can get people from overseas in here. Oh, here comes another plow truck, I think this is. Actually, I'm pretty sure I know who this is. This is my uncle. My Uncle Scott is in that truck in front of us. That's hilarious. That is my Uncle Scott there. That's so funny. He just waved. That's hilarious. I gotta get a picture of him. It's so funny. Showing off now. That is hilarious. That is my Uncle Scott in that truck, and he's showing off. He's got the bucket up. That's funny. I didn't realize who it was right away, and then I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait a second. That's funny. I don't think he realized it was me right away. And then he stopped, backed up, and he like waved. And I was like, that's something. That is my Uncle Scott. Flexing for the stream. Let's see here. You know, I hate how this sign is right here in the stream, but I'm trying to get this corner. My backup camera is all glazed over with ice already. We are on the corner of Henningsville Road and State Street or something. The roads are not good. The roads are not good. That's being honest, buddy. The roads are not good. I know you're in Albertus. That's not far off from here. They are not good. It is an ice storm right now, as far as a little bit of sleet and freezing rain mixed coming down at the moment. So not good, not good. Not good at all. We're fogging up here a little bit. Watching from Schuylkill County. Yes, we are in Topton. I should call him. Mr. Tractor Trailer, you need to slow down a little bit. That's the worst part of driving in these conditions when you get passed by tractor trailers. Because you think about it, they slide, you're done. That's it. No second chance. Yeah, they could easily, take your head off, decapitate you. And too often, you see these trucks going way too fast. Palmerton, Media, Kutztown, Catasauqua, Emmaus, Honesdale, Exeter. Catching up where everybody said they're from. Weiss Street, Justin. Yeah. It probably is Weiss Street. We were just talking about that. Wise? Look at that. We're on the corner of Henningsville and Weiss Street. Or is it Wise? The world may never know. I gotta zoom in here. Hold on. Look at that road. How's the roads? They are not good. The roads are pretty bad. Hello from Copley. Got Lehigh County tuning in. Hello, Terry. How are you? Yeah, I heard there was a initial 8.0 earthquake, and then it was downgraded to a 7.6 magnitude earthquake, which is absolutely still, it's no joke. That's a pretty big earthquake. And initially they were investigating if there was going to be a tsunami on the East Coast or the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, whatever you want to call it. And they said that was not going to happen. But there was a tsunami advisory for U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. I'm not sure if the tsunami hit or if it verified or not, but 7.6 is nothing to laugh at. That's a serious earthquake. And you don't normally see them of that size down in that general area, so that's pretty significant. I think I saw someone post that it's the largest earthquake since 2023. Now, I have not investigated that, but I did see someone post that, and it's a big enough earthquake that I think that would be possible. But yeah, I don't know. There's been some big ones recently. I know the West Coast just had one off the coast there. That was, I think, a magnitude 7. It's bad. I won't be surprised if they have an empty trailer ban. Yeah, they often put those empty trailer bans in effect when there's precipitation like this. Got 107 viewers and 90 likes. 36 minutes in. So let's do a subscriber check here. See what we're at. We're trying to close in on 5,000 subscribers tonight. And we are currently 74 subscribers away. So, if you've never tuned in before, you like what you see, I do a lot of this stuff. Definitely hit that subscribe button. 74 subscribers from 5,000. That is a big milestone for me. And I appreciate each and every one of you who have tuned in and made that happen. You guys are great. And also shout out to my moderators. They are the all-stars. Watching from Wisconsin. How's it going, Wisconsin? Susan. Hello, Susan. So, most of you tuning in are probably like, all right, this is pretty boring, nothing going on. So it's icing right now. We got a mixture of sleet and freezing rain coming down right now. So the roads are absolutely horrible, treacherous. You don't want to be out on these roads. So we're kind of parked on this corner right now, and we're attempting to see if we can catch somebody making this turn and maybe sliding a little bit. That's the angle of the shot we're looking for right now. And so far, everybody who's made the turns been kind of taking their time, and as they should, going pretty slow. So we are at 4,920 subscribers. You guys are awesome. 80 subscribers from the goal. We can do this. Chris said we'll make it happen. I believe it. I believe it. You guys are great. There you go. You got nice change. Ice chase at 8 p.m., but there's going to be a tsunami chase in New Jersey. Yeah. You know, I can't say that if there was to ever be a tsunami in New Jersey that I would just kind of stay here and not, you know. I'd work my way closer to Jersey, probably within 10 miles of the coast. I'd park, stage until the tsunami was over, and then I'd go in and cover the event. I've already thought about that before. And while I hope that never happens, because that would be catastrophic, I would definitely cover that event. But I cannot swim at all. So, water generally scares me. I'll be honest. I'm not afraid a lot, but water is one of those things that'll make me cry. I can't swim at all. So, yeah. I'm very careful when it comes to any kind of deep water flooding. I see these guys all the time out on Lake Onalani and they're ice fishing. That is my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare. If I was to fall in there, I surrender. That's it. Rodney, thank you. I appreciate that. Over with entrapment and Oli. That is not good. Unfortunately, though, these people don't slow down. Need to slow down. Just gotta slow down. Oh, yeah, exactly. No, definitely not. The problem with the tsunami is when all that debris comes in, you're going to get knocked out by something anyway. Or you're going to get pinned down under the debris. That you don't mess with tsunamis. That's why when all that water pulls out, everybody's like, ooh, I should go take a look. No, you want to run. And half the time running is not even going to save you. You need to find elevation really quickly. Or else that's an event you're likely not going to survive. Now, granted, there are smaller tsunamis, but even so, those currents are so ridiculously strong that your chances of survival are pretty slim. Don't want to mess with tsunamis. Applying the ice at my complex. I believe it. Bunny Girl. I recognize that name. Thanks for tuning back in. It's been a little while. They're going to take it. Yeah. Hear about several accidents. Watching from Wisconsin. Getting bad at Emmaus. Yeah, tsunamis are... You know, it's one of those events. Tsunamis are very fascinating. You know, I'm very fascinated by them. But I don't wish that on anybody. And I certainly would never want to experience one. That's just something I really hope that I don't ever have to experience. It's amazing to think how they happen. You know, and how that water pulls out. But if you see that, chances are you're already in a bad spot. So I hope I never see that. Got a freezing rain and sleet mix at the moment. And although it's very, very light at the time. Let's see here. Looks like the main precipitation spot's kind of clearing out a little bit, but there's some other stuff behind it not too far off, so it might be a little bit of a light lull, but nothing too crazy. Already reporting 0.2 inches at 640 feet elevation of heavy sleet in Gurmansville. And that report was at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Yeah, chopping out my car tomorrow. I hear you. My car is pretty encrusted in ice right now. Let's see if I can show you guys. I gotta put my Eskimo hat back on. Let's take you for a little look right quick. You guys can't see me hardly. No. All right, let's see what we got here. So, my wiper blades are completely iced over. Look at that. Been telling you guys, it's freezing rain. This is all encrusted in ice. Hard to see, but you guys can see my mirror is completely encased in a sheet of ice right now, and the corners are all iced over. There we go, that's the view. And then looking down the sides, all encrusted in ice. It's all shiny, and you probably won't be able to see it. The back is all, look at that, iced over. It's all iced over. So yeah, it's icing pretty good. Down the side, we're all iced over. My mirror's got some heavy ice on it, I'll tell you. So, let's whack these off for a second. Brutal. We got 112 people tuned in right now. Thank you for tuning in as I stream live. My wipers getting cleaned off with all the ice that's on them. Awesome. Okay. Let's go back in my car. See, this is how I watch you guys. All right. 122 people. Thank you, guys. Should I even bother putting my seatbelt back on? Probably not. At least the ice is largely stopped. Everyone's messaging me. We have 4,922 subscribers. Yeah, buddy. 78 more to go. 115 people watching. All right, let's see. Getting back to the comments. Thanks for subscribing, Justice. I appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing. Jumping at the car. I'm at 1,600 feet here, still sleeping like crazy. I think my elevation's pretty low. Roughly 400 feet, I think it is, or something like that. It's pretty low here. Why did I put the car cover It was 80 degrees in South Carolina today. Bethany, Bethany, I'm going to switch with you. I'll go down to South Carolina where it's 80 degrees. You can have Pennsylvania. It's cold. It's cold. Number one. This stuff is really heavy. Yeah. The Sleet's got some weight to it. Yeah, my Facebook link is actually in the comments there. Lisa just shared it, but we've got about 20,315 followers over there. So if you want to follow the pictures and all that pretty stuff I post, that's the place to do it. But I'm being honest in saying that largely I expect YouTube to be my biggest platform in the next couple of years. I think I'll be posting here a lot more than I do on other platforms. One thing I like about YouTube is that when I stream something, it's saved, it's easily accessible. You can easily scan and see what it is. If I post something over on, the Facebook, it gets buried. Once you post all those posts, you really got to kind of look for things. There's no easy way to go back and look. So I like YouTube. I really do. Hello from Pittsburgh. Chad, you had some thunder and lightning in that area earlier. A 2.5 inch wet sleet. So the most snow I've ever seen it. Yeah, you guys got some snow down that way. There was parts of Florida. Oh, that was probably 2 weeks ago now, maybe a little bit more. It saw like 10 inches of snow. I think it was like Pensacola, Florida. It was like 10 inches of snow. Crazy. That's when we had that big Arctic push of air. Yeah, the one morning I woke up and it was like negative 18 here. You don't want that. That's horrible. Yeah, after 12 hours. You got to end it before the 12-hour mark or else it's gone. But I fully expect that, in the next couple of years, YouTube's going to be my dominant social media platform. I'm determined to get one of those plaques for 100,000 subscribers and all that, and I really think I can do that in, gosh, next 5 to 10 years. Who knows? Maybe less. It only takes one good video to go crazy. I remember when I hit 200 subscribers and I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And now here we are closing in on 5,000. And it's only been, I think I've only had this channel active like crazy in like the last 2 years. I think I've had it for a bunch of years now, but I never really got serious with it until like the last 2 years or so. So it's going a little nuts. Yeah, my mom and Cranberry Touch were probably freaking out because she didn't know undersleep was the thing. Yes, Grant and Vicky, you're seeing heavy snow up that way, aren't you? I'd imagine you guys are pretty north of the area mixing. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Usually around like May. Hello from Jersey Shore, PA. Unfortunately, our leads are kids. So. Oh, my buddy just asked, are you out? I'm like, yep. Gotta send him the stream. Thanks for subscribing, Bethany Alexander. I think that's... Yep, from South Carolina there. Thanks, Bethany. Clark Summit. Getting it pretty good. Okay, here in Pittston, filling in. Let's go get a different view. Let's try something else. My backup camera is all iced over. I just see icicles. Woo! They are a little slick. Where did that come from? A whole bunch of ice just hit the windshield. Oh, these roads are sketchy. Yikes. This is rough. I'm going right down the center of the road. I'm not even playing with these cars parked to the side. Yikes. Wowzer. These roads are as bad as they look. Let me park at this bank here. Ooh, that person slowed a little bit. Lisa, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Sketchy. Sketchy. Oh, this is a handicap spot. Of course it is. Oh, are all these handicap spots? There we go. Come on. This is not. This parking lot is really tight. Let me do this. Let's just get out of this parking lot. Of course, all the good spots are handicap spots. Where can I park in this town? Let's just spin around this way. We're just driving around. Here we go. Park in here, and then we'll go for a walk.
It's get some time.
Yes, it is. Bear with me, guys. We're gonna go for a walk. I don't think I've ever done this on the stream before. Just parked and walked around, but we're gonna give it a shot. Make sure my lights go off. That's cool. Let's take a walk. If I fall on the stream, this is gonna be hilarious. Nope, we're gonna take the stairs. Oh man, look at the railings are all iced over. It was all ice. Fun. Jesus. Already sliding and I just started walking on the stream. You guys see me? We'll sketch. Can anybody see me? No. Of course. Oh, we're back now? What the heck? Everyone's coming back. We were down to like 18. Now it's all coming back. Let me know in the comments below if you can see me and hear me. We're in Topton, just walking. It's starting to sleep pretty heavy again. You can tell that car over there is really iced over. It's shining. It's freezing already. Only been live for 60 minutes or so. Freezing already. People are probably like, what is this guy doing? It's coming down again. Here comes somebody up the road. With the ambulance company. The roof is all frozen over. Well, we didn't get far. That's all right. The more I started walking around town, the more my stream cuts out. It is what it is. Woo! Tell you what, I am frozen.
It's charge time.
Let's get some more. So make sure the music's off. I want to get hit with the copyright. We are, let's see here, 75 subscribers from 5,000. Yes, please. We're already up, I think like 28 since we started about an hour ago. It's pretty good. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. I think we can do it tonight. I think we can do it. Thank you for the super chat, Lisa. I really appreciate that. That's one of our 5 goal. Crunchy like potato chips, absolutely. So we're going on another 4 hours. As you can hear, it's been sleeting. So we were at like 135 people, 140 people watching. Now we're back to, I think, 83 now. So I guess that's not bad. We had a good amount of people and we lost them because it cut out the stream a little bit. But if you're back, I appreciate you guys. I know our friend Eli Roberts is also live right now from northern Pennsylvania, near Williamsport. So we're in Topton, Pennsylvania right now. That's Berks County. Slow and steady. Yeah, I've actually gotten video of that church before. So far, so good. No, I appreciate that, Lisa. Yeah, one of the things with what I do, streaming costs are pretty high for data and obviously the gas involved. Now, granted, I'm not going very far today, but any little bit helps, so I appreciate that, Lisa. You followed me for a very, very long time, so I appreciate you sticking around all these years. Glad I can keep you a little entertained. Taking it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady arrives home safe. That's what I always say, and it's the truth. Currently passing the Topton Fire Company right now. I hate when the wipers make noise like that. This ain't that bad right now. When you're parked, it ain't that bad. It was sleeting like crazy earlier. It's sleeting right now, but it's nowhere near as bad as what it was earlier. When I first left to go stream, it was coming down. Something fierce. This is nothing like it was. I mean, the result's still the same. It's going to be icy, but... Luckily, people are going slow, you know? Not really seeing a ton of accidents come through. Every once in a while. Whitehall Diner's really good. Is that where you're at? I just saw Whitehall Diner and I was going. Whitehall Diner is pretty good. That one, right by the Lehigh Valley Mall there on the corner. I think it's called like City View or something like that. That's pretty good dining. Copley Eatery is better. I've never heard of Copley Eatery. That's interesting. Ooh, now it's coming down good. Can you guys see the sleet on the stream coming down? It looks like heavy rain to me with my eyes, but I feel like the stream's just not doing the justice. It's like, well, I guess you can see a little bit of a zoom in. A lot of ice and slush buildup on the roads. It's one of those things, when it's a sleet fest like this, it's so hard to actually show you guys what I'm seeing with my eyes. You know, it's not like when there's heavy snow falling. You know, I'm sure there's plenty of people tuning into the stream and they're like, all right, what is this? What is he doing? Just looks like rain. Because the grass looks largely unaffected. And then you look at the road and you're like, okay. Yeah, southeastern PA. Can definitely believe that. The heavy snow is supposed to be a little bit more north. Hey, Chris, I think you said you're from Jim Thorpe. Are you guys getting sleet or snow up there? North of the mountain, it might be a little different world up there. You never know. Hey, a little freezing rain is still bad. I think I'd rather have the snow in that case. A little freezing rain will certainly cause problems. Sleep for 3 hours. Northumberland. It's up towards Knoebels Amusement Park. That's somewhere I gotta get. Knoebels for their every couple of years they flood really bad. And I've always wanted to go up there and document that. And I've had opportunities before, but generally stayed away because I've heard that their security will kick you out if you come anywhere on the property. So generally I've stayed away. But I've also heard if it's normal operating hours, you can go in. So it would have to happen in the time that the park's actually open. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of Knoebels tickets also. That's the good thing about Knoebels is those tickets last forever. It doesn't matter how old they are, they'll take them. I've got a little sandwich baggie and a safe at home, and there's all kinds of tickets in there. Probably at least $50 in just Knoebels tickets. We didn't get there last year. I didn't get there, but the year before that we were up there. Well, I'll tell you what, when we were up there, it was ridiculous. You know, like, I love Hershey Park, but one thing I don't like is the lines. Knoebels is getting to be just as bad. It's like Knoebels was once a hidden gem, a hidden secret, and now the whole world knows about it, and the lines are just as ridiculous as anywhere else. You know, honestly, I think the only amusement park around that's decent with the lines is Dorney Park. And we usually get a season pass for Dorney Park, because not only is it close by, but the lines are really not that bad. Even on the busy days, they do a really good job keeping those lines low. So, yeah, Knoebels recently was pretty horrendous. It was like Hershey Park. You know, you're lucky if you get on 10 rides in the day. He's 10 years old. Yeah. Free parking, free admission. See, I feel like the free parking's great. The free admission, I feel like, is one of those things that, like, I like that the tickets are, so you can take your grandparents, somebody who normally wouldn't ride the big rides at, like, something, you know, Dorney Park or something, or Hershey, and then they still have to pay the $70 admission fee. But at Knoebels, you can go in, you can take your grandparents with you, you can make those memories, and you just buy tickets. But if you're going with, like, a family who all goes on the rides, I feel like the tickets actually end up costing more. You know, granted, they have the ride bands now. You can get the wristbands, and that's not bad either. But I don't know, if you're just using plain tickets, I feel like it ends up costing you more than even just the Cedar Fair parks. Yeah, I saw something the other day that Ryan, who's like in charge of the PR for Dorney Park, he's now in charge of Six Flags Great Adventure also. Like, he's doing both those parks. I mean, it's cool that they merged Cedar Fair and Six Flags. I stay up to date with all that information, but, like, at the same time, it's like, I don't know. They're really starting to rip out a lot of good rides. Like King Dakar at Six Flags Great Adventure is now going bye-bye. They're actually going to demolish it by controlled detonation, I think, is what they're doing. But that's sad, you know, and that's a result of them merging. That's the whole reason Ka is going bye-bye. So I'm all for improvement, but I don't know. That's just a legendary ride. It was once the world's tallest and fastest, and now it's going to be no more. Yeah, I mean, I remember watching the documentaries for King Dakar on, like, National Geographic. Yeah, they documented that whole thing. It was an amazing feat. And, you know, the engineering for that thing, they weren't sure it was going to work, you know, and it did. And it stood for, what, almost 20 years now? And it was still great. I mean, the cost of maintenance was what got it, though. Apparently, it was like $1 million a year for maintenance. And that's ultimately what made it go. But it sucks either way. But when you merge, you want to do, you know, cost saving and all that. And that's exactly what happened. That's the downfall of King Dakar. Sad but true. Everyone's taking their time. Gotta say that. So far, for the most part, everybody's taking their time. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. Subscribe button's the most important. We are closing in of pretty much our ultimate goal of 5,000 subscribers pretty rapidly. Now sitting at 4,933 subscribers. I tell you what, I haven't streamed for, I want to say, a good 2-3 weeks now, probably. But in the process of not streaming for that period of time, I still went up almost 181 subscribers. So that's because of you guys. You know, even when I'm not doing live streams, you guys are still watching my videos. You're watching my shorts that I post, and you're hitting that subscribe button. So, you know, I just want to say thank you. I really do. I just want to say thank you. You know, to go up 181 subscribers during a relatively slow period is amazing. So, I appreciate that. Yeah, Brandon, I am in Pennsylvania. This is Eastern PA, specifically Berks County. I'm actually based out of Berks County. Winding turns wasn't open at Cobbles. Yeah, winding turns, whatever it is, or flying turns. They had quite a long period where that was just testing, and everybody was asking, when is it going to be open? When is it going to be open? And they just had nothing problems with that. But to their credit, I think that was like a first. They designed that pretty much in house, from what I understand. So it was completely. It was always going to be a test, if it was going to work, and it did work. That ride's amazing, though. Flying turns is really amazing. It's interesting, because, like, the first time I went on it, they're like, oh, we have to weigh you. I'm like, you have to weigh me? They're like, yeah, your whole group, we have to put you on a scale and weigh you. So they actually put you on a scale, and they weigh you to figure out where you go on the cart, like if you're overweight for the cart, or like which people go where, and that's how they place you on the ride vehicle. It's kind of crazy. You actually have to go onto a scale. It's wild. Worth it though. That ride's great. I think one of my favorite rides at Knoebels is the Haunted House. Is great. It's classic. But the Cosmotron there, woo, that thing's amazing. Love it. I hope they never get rid of that. One thing about Knoebels, though, is they keep a lot of the older rides. So I feel like it'll be there forever, but that thing is awesome. Black Diamond, like the mine coaster, so good. I'm trying to think, have I been on Impulse, the skill coaster? I feel like I have, but I didn't really care for it too much. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, wooden coasters are generally a little bit more rough. Something about them. I like wooden coasters, but it gets to a point where you're like, ouch. Thank you for the super chat, Chris. You're awesome. Chris, I'm being told that is your 5th super chat you've ever sent on the live stream. That is amazing. Thank you so much. It just popped up on my screen and said, let's celebrate their 5th super on your live stream. That's amazing. Thank you. The Log Flume's a classic. It is a classic. Impulse. So, I'm a big Halloween fan. I don't know if I ever told you guys this. I'm a huge Halloween fan. That's one of my favorite, I guess you say, holidays there is. I love Halloween. All things about it. And I'm actually a part of a haunted attraction review group. So me and my group of friends go around every year to haunted attractions. We review them. And, we post a little blurb of them and, basically just go in as media and we experience it. And some cases tell them how they can improve their haunted attractions and all that. But I'm a member of Fright Review Squad. If you look up Fright Review Squad on Facebook, I'm a member of that, and I have been for probably a good 4 or 5 years now. But yeah, I love haunted attractions. That is like my guilty pleasure. I grew up around the haunted attraction industry. I actually was a floor manager at one when I was younger, and I was also an acting coordinator. So I love that stuff. And now I'm a member of Fright Review Squad for the last probably 4 or 5 years. I do that too when there's no storms going on. When it's the end of September going into October, there's nothing really going on. I travel around to different haunted attractions across Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, all over. Love Halloween. In fact, I'm thinking about going to, for Valentine's Day, Penhurst Asylum has a haunted attraction coming up for Valentine's Day, and I really, really want to go to that. So, probably going to snag some tickets for that. But yeah, Halloween's awesome. My favorite Halloween attraction. You know what? I gotta say, Field of Screams in Lancaster, Pennsylvania is probably one of the best haunted attractions. Not just in this area, but honestly in the country. It's one of the top. Field of Screams, I mean, it's relatively cheap. You get a lot of high quality, attractions that with Hollywood special effects. The makeup, the costumes, just the quality of their scares is incredible. And I'd say next to that, probably Reaper's Revenge up in Scranton. Reaper's Revenge in the Scranton area is also a top tier attraction. Hollywood special effects, and it's just one of the best. You actually have to sign a waiver for that one. They can touch you, and it's a very long attraction. Once you get up there and you start it, you can't really back out of it. There's really no opportunity to do so. But Reaper's Revenge and Field of Screams are probably two of the best. Oh, I love Halloween. I don't just like it. I love Halloween. Even for Christmas, people go to see pretty Christmas lights and stuff. I go, to Christmas-themed haunted attractions. I've been to Devil's Last Laugh. Actually, Corey runs that haunted attraction, and I know him. And right down the road from Devil's Last Laugh is Waldorf, A State of Fear. That's where the Hell House movies were filmed. And fun fact, I was actually in the Hell House 3 movie. If you watch that on, there's a bunch of different streaming platforms, Shudder and all that. I was in the 3rd one as an extra. In fact, at the very end of the movie, one of the shadow monsters, I was one of them. You would never know because I'm completely blacked out in costume, but I was one of those. I'm in the very beginning of the movie, in the crowd, and I'm at the very end of the movie when all the shadow monsters run out of the, hotel, and they're like attacking people in the parking lot. I was one of those in that movie. Hell House 3. Horrible movie, but yeah, I was in it. You would never know it was me, though. Yeah, Corey's awesome. Yeah, I've done ghost hunting before. In fact, I'm actually featured in a book. I do a lot of stuff. Okay, chasing's always been my main thing, but I do paranormal stuff. I do the haunted attraction review stuff. If you go on Amazon, there's a book called The Minersville Mansion. It's based in Schuylkill County, in the Minersville area of Schuylkill County, and it's based on a haunted event that happened. And I am one of the lead investigators featured in that book. So, yeah, Minersville and the Minersville Mansion haunted house book. I am the one of the lead investigators on that. So, I'm featured in that book too. So, if you ever want to read something interesting, there's really no other way to get it except for purchasing it, unfortunately. But if you purchase that on Amazon, and that you see the Justin in that book, that's me. Sonora. Oh, thank you. Minersville's a nice little community. I'll never forget the first time actually doing the walkthrough of that place. It's crazy. The one son had a horrible something on his bookshelf, and I remember talking to the other investigator and being like, we got to talk, we got to go outside. I don't want to spoil it, I don't want to tell you guys what it was, but it was something very, very bad on his bookshelf. It was likely the reason for the haunting. It's crazy. Thank you, Beth. Thank you so much. Katie, how are you? Am I boring you guys with my rambling on talking? Streaming the sleet storm. How's it going, Katie? How are you tonight? Lisa, is Eli still streaming or is he done? I'm boring you guys talking about all the stuff I've done. I keep busy, let's say that. I keep busy, and one of the biggest things about me is I always keep busy, and sometimes I feel like I bite off more than I really should. But I keep busy. You know, I'm never really bored. Always have something to do. I appreciate that, Adam. Thank you. Thank you again, Beth. I appreciate that. Eli is still streaming. Hopefully his stream's doing pretty good. I gave him some pointers before we went live. So hopefully he gets some good viewers in there. I was telling him how the first 3 hashtags you do on a video are the most important. Those are the ones that get pushed out the most. So I gave him a little tip on what hashtags to use and all that. So hopefully it's working for him. I mean, sleet is essentially ice, you know. $41 likes. Okay. He's doing pretty good. Let's take a short drive. shot here. Eli Roberts, Storm Chaser Eli Roberts. He is from northern Pennsylvania near Williamsport. He's a friend of mine, and he's also streaming right now. He's trying to get an audience on YouTube. He's had some trouble, but I was giving some tips earlier. He's streaming right now as well, so definitely look up Storm Chaser Eli Roberts. Give him a shout. Just trying to get this YouTube thing working. These roads are something. I've had great success with my storm chasing. Being one of the most followed storm chasers in Pennsylvania, I've had great success, and I try to help my friends out as well. So, if you guys want to hop over and visit his stream, feel free. I always try to give helping hand to those who are just trying to make it, you know? Social media is hard. It really is. One of those people, if I can help anybody, I will. You know, I've been lucky, really lucky. And, you know, it's crazy to think sometimes that I've gained a following for just doing what I love, you know? Especially in a state that's sometimes pretty boring for weather, you know? Pennsylvania, when you think of storm chasers, not many people think of Pennsylvania. You know, it's one of those overlooked states, but, you know, we've got storm chasers here that are just as passionate as, you know, anybody else, if not more so. And more so, I say, because we really have to work for it here, you know? For summer storms and all that, we really have to work for it. It's not like Oklahoma or, you know, Texas, where you go out and you're going to see amazing structure every time. It just doesn't always work out like that, so... Chasers from this area of the country tend to be a little bit more dedicated because you have to be, you know, you have to put the work in. So there's certainly no shortage of enthusiasm when it comes to chasers in this region. Because we don't take anything for granted, you know? We have to work for everything we get. Parking lot's covered. I think I'm gonna have to go clear my wipers off in a second here. Yeah, I gotta clean my wipers off for a second here, I think. Let's try to get super... Oh, that sucks. Hold on. Dang it. Only chasers. I agree with you. I'd rather have thunderstorms too. I say that all the time. I live for thunderstorms. You know, this ice stuff is just not my thing. Not my thing. I gotta clean my wiper blades or else the stream's gonna look so blurry. Yeah, if you go over and say hi to Eli, let him know I sent you. And with that said, I'm gonna clean my wiper blades for a moment, so stand by. I gotta fix this. No sooner I clear it off, it doesn't even matter. It's all covered again. That's a little better. It's a GM chime. Yes, it is. I drive a Chevy Equinox and I love it. It works great. Love this car. It's actually the second one we've owned, and the other one's still running. So, yeah, Chevy Equinox, they're solid. Love my Equinox. This is a 2020 Equinox with the turbo. Love my Equinox. I think I'm the only chaser that I know that actually drives an Equinox, but I'll tell you what, it's solid in all conditions. That wiper blade is so iced over. It's ridiculous. So we're in Mertztown right now. Oh, what's up, wife? Yeah, welcome in, everybody. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're really close to our goal right now. So the goal is 5,000 subscribers, and we are, I think, 64 away. So 64 of you hit that button right now. I will be at the goal that I've really wanted for a long time. And honestly, really never thought that I'd actually get close to it. So, like I said before, social media has been really good to me. And it's one of the most followed storm chasers in Pennsylvania now, with just my Facebook following alone. I appreciate the support. I really do appreciate the support. Just like that, we jumped like crazy. 4,942 subscribers now. That is amazing. You guys are awesome. Thank you again. Thank you. Yeah, Facebook's got quite the following on there. I've got over 20,000 followers on there. I can't wait for thunderstorm season. You know why? Because that's something I truly enjoy covering, and it's something I'm really good at. And when I can bring you guys thunderstorm chases, I'll be very happy. I cover these events for you guys, but it's not my true passion covering the winter slop. Most of my element when I'm covering, severe thunderstorms and supercells and all that fun stuff. That's what I live for. So I really look forward to bringing that to you guys. I feel like that's when I can most show off my my skills. Yeah, and fires. Hey, we'll have that probably before we have thunderstorms. The spring fire, season is definitely coming. Spring fire season is coming. And you know what? I'm actually kind of worried about the spring fire season because it's been so dry. We were in an extreme drought, at the end of last year, the last, season. And it hasn't really improved. There's been minor improvements, but overall, we're still in a pretty decent drought right now. So the spring fire season could be very interesting. Hopefully not the Blue Mountain again, but to be honest with you, Blue Mountain every few years goes up pretty good. That's just one of those areas that, is a known problem point for fires, unfortunately. I like covering the fires, but I don't want to see it affect anybody and burn anybody's house down. I don't want to see that, If it's on the mountain, it's not really hurting anybody. It's one thing, but when it starts getting close to houses and they're evacuating people, that's a whole other animal. That one we had back in November was pretty rough. I think it took off. I was there right as when it first happened. I'd say within an hour of it going up, maybe 2 hours, I was on scene for that one. And I was there the following days after, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and lower on the mountain to where it was like right on top of the communities that kind of live across that back stretch of the mountain there. I guess that's like the Walnut Court area, I think it was. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. We are 50 subscribers from 5,000 right now. 4,950 on the dot. That is wild. I asked and you guys delivered 50 subscribers from 5,000. Man, that's crazy. We got the heavy sleet again. Heavy sleet. So I'm in eastern Pennsylvania. This is Berks County. It's kind of on the line with Berks and Lehigh counties. So west of Allentown a little bit. If you look towards like the Kutztown area, I'm a little south of the Kutztown area in the Mertztown-Topton area. So right now this is Mertztown. I like to say Kutztown though because half the time people know Kutztown, but they don't know Mertztown. They're like, oh, where's that? But Kutztown is on the map for the most part because what the heck? Oh, that person was spamming so bad. Yeah, Kutztown's on the map because Kutztown University, the college there, everyone seems to know where Kutztown is. But if I say, oh, I'm in Mertztown, most people are like, where is that at? Oh, that person was spamming really bad. Here comes another one. What is going on here? Goodbye. What the heck? Back to back. And they're all typing the same thing. I gave it. What is wrong with you? Wow, this is ridiculous. Wow, I've never had this happen before. 3 of them back to back. All typing the same thing. I'm just waiting for it to happen again. Yeah, I think I have to turn sub only on. We're switching things up. Alright, so that should fix it. I've never had to turn that on before. This will be the first time I've ever used that. I like to usually have it be a pretty inviting space where anybody can, you know, talk if they want to, but those spammers make it really hard. I don't want everybody's messages to get buried, so. Look at these roads. Yeah, 5,000 subscribers gets me a lot of spammers. I'll tell you. That's the problem when you start to be like a bigger channel. You get a little more attention than you need sometimes. With that said, we are 45 subscribers away. So in the process of all that taking place, we went up another 5. So I appreciate the people who hit the subscribe button during that chaos. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate the super chat. You're awesome. I think we're 1 super chat away from our goal right now. I think that's the 4th one of the night. So thank you so much. You guys are paying for my gas. I know I haven't really gone far tonight, but you guys are definitely helping to pay for my gas. Not that we're driving a whole lot, but to keep the heat running, so I'm staying warm. So that's sucking the gas up. Yeah, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Let's see here. What's the super chat goal say? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Another one. Thank you. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. That's the goal. We hit 5 super chats tonight. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. I think for my my cash out goal for the month, I think I need another, I think like $50 I think I need before YouTube will let me cash out for the month. Because with YouTube you have to hit a certain goal before they let you cash out the money to your account. So it's $100. So I think I need to hit like another, oh my gosh, another one. Thank you so much. So I think I need to hit another $40 and then I can cash out the money for the month. But otherwise it sits in there and then YouTube rolls it over. That's how it works. So my goal is always to get $100 for the month, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's amazing. Thank you, Michelle. Brandon, Michelle, you guys are amazing. I wish there was more going on, you know? Especially with a $10 donation, I really wish there was more going on to show you guys. But, you know, with Sleet, there's only so much you can do, and driving these roads is pretty treacherous. No, I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Michelle. Thanks for tuning in. I really hope you have a great night. Fight with these wipers. They're all covered in ice again. I think I'm gonna have to hop out, clear them off again. I was just out there like 10 minutes ago. Oh, come on. Yeah, let's spin around for a second. Yeah, you guys are very active in the chat, and I love that. I love talking to you guys. You guys make my night. I feel bad when it's just like frozen precipitation and snow. I feel like there's nothing too crazy exciting about that, but you know, it's what it is. I gotta go and clear those wipers off again. No. Brandon, Michelle, thank you guys again. I keep saying it, but I am really appreciative. I'm gonna hop out and fight with these wipers again. One thing about covering ice is just constantly just keeping up with it. This is constant maintenance just to keep the wipers clean and not iced over. Oh my gosh. I was out there cleaning off the wipers, and the supermarket here turned off all their lights. It got really dark, and I'm looking around, I'm like, did my car lights go off? What the heck? And they turned off all their lights. Go birds! I got to do a subscriber check because you guys got me excited now. We are 43 subscribers from 5,000. That's awesome. 43 subscribers. We're sitting at 4,957. Awesome. You guys rock. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, buddy. Nice, nice, baby. Alright, let's see what accidents are going on. Fleetwood, Rescue Manor Township, reported one vehicle on its side, 406 Oley Road, Fleetwood, PA. And then Spring Township, Route 222 southbound, prior to the Shillington exit. They've got an MVA with injuries, reported a vehicle into the divider. It just came through about 5 minutes ago. So definitely some accidents on the road, so people got to slow down. Don't drive for what your vehicle's, what you think your vehicle's capable of. Drive for conditions. I always say that to people. Drive for the conditions. Not what you think you can do. Sleet NATO. I think I'm like 10 minutes from the college right now. Not too far. I agree with you. I'd rather have a foot of snow than ice. You know why? It's easier to drive on the roads when there's a foot of snow than there is with the ice. Sleet NATO. Yeah, so we have a storm chaser chat, and it's some of the top, the top storm chasers in the mid-Atlantic region, I'll say, because not everybody's from PA. And someone posted there was a tornado vortex signature on radar. Now, don't freak out. That's not an actual tornado. But there was some rotation detected in the area of Lock Haven, west of Lock Haven. And actually had a tornado vortex signature with a max rotational velocity of 63 knots at 13,000 feet. Now, obviously, that's BS. It's not legit, but it's interesting the radar detected a tornado vortex signature. And then someone was joking it was a Sleet NATO. I'm going to look at the radar quick and see. It's still there. I don't see it anymore. It got cleared. Those are usually automatically assigned, so. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying. If there can be a Sharknado, we can have a Sleet NATO, right? Yeah, the snow part of the system is further north. I wish I could share images in the chat, and then I would send you guys the screenshot so you could see it, but sure enough, it had a TVS or tornado vortex signature west of Lock Haven there. Ooh, we are so close. 38 subscribers from the goal. 38. It's crazy. It's nuts. Currently sitting at 4.96. I've thought about doing that, like a public chat room on like Facebook Messenger or something. Because Facebook has kind of thrown around the idea before of doing a public chat for people who are subscribers to the page. I don't know. The problem with chats like that is they get a little too crazy and out of hand sometimes. And when you have hundreds of people asking you, hey, how much snow am I going to get in my backyard? It can be a little overwhelming. And I think that's part of the reason why I haven't done it yet. I've certainly thought about it, but something like that's a little hard to keep track of. If you go to my Facebook page, at the top, you'll see there is a WX alert chat on Messenger that's on the top of my Facebook page. And you can click that, and I send out alerts every once in a while. But that's set up that nobody can reply, so it doesn't get like buried with messages. So the only thing you can see is when I send out alerts. So like for the SpaceX rocket launch the other night, I sent out an alert for that, I don't know, an hour and a half before it happened, and said, hey, the SpaceX rocket's going to launch from Florida. We should be able to see it. Here's the time to look for it. Here's where it's going to be in the sky. And then, it was visible. A lot of people saw it because they saw my chat message. So if you guys are ever interested in something like that, you can go to the Facebook page, scroll down just a little bit, and you'll see WX alert chat on Messenger, and that's that. But we are sliding. We are sliding really bad. Jesus. This is... Hold on, I gotta switch to all-wheel drive. Oh, this is rough. I gotta turn around. Can't get up the hill. This is something else. Damn. That was interesting. Yeah, like I said, 4-wheel drive is all-wheel slide. Let's go try to do that again, just because. See if I can get up now that all-wheel drive's on. I've been driving around all this time without all-wheel drive on. And, yeah, we got up. Okay. Yeah, it was just because I didn't have the all-wheel drive on. Well, that was fun. Hey, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you, buddy. Tune in some other time. Check us out. Promise you it'll be something a little more interesting than what we have right now. And thanks for the super chats, buddy. Hope you have a good night. Go for a little drive. See what we can see. This person is flying up behind me. You need to slow down, buddy. I don't know why people do that in conditions like this. They act, ooh, he's sliding now. They act like they can brake on a moment's notice. You can't. This person's, of course, riding my bumper. Go on, buddy. If you want to go around me, go ahead. I'll play in this game. These people are hitting the brakes up here. This is rough. I'm actually going to pull over and let this guy pass me. Because he's like right on me. Go ahead. Get out of here. Learn to drive. Leave space. What the heck is wrong with people? Are you guys still watching, or did the stream end? Having some connection issues here. You guys see? No, it's back. What the heck? I think we're back now. Went out there for a moment. This road is slick. That's rough. Here comes another person flying up behind me. Slow and steady. This road is really sketchy. Go ahead. Everybody's in a hurry. Yes, these roads are not good at all. Very slick and slidey. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, they come up right on the bumper. What makes you think that's a good idea to ride somebody's bumper in conditions like this? It just doesn't seem like a great idea. But then again, that's why there's plenty of accidents, because people like that. Hey, have a good one, Chris. Thank you for tuning in, and thanks for being a mod. I appreciate you. Have a great night. Probably hop off soon anyway. It's, like I said before, there's really not a whole lot to show you guys when it's doing something like this. We are 33 subscribers from the goal, though. That's cool. 33. Oh, that's how I'm feeling. I'm so tired right now. I'm so tired. This stuff, the frozen precipitation, snowy, icy stuff just kind of bores me. If I'm being honest. I could stream thunderstorms and stuff for hours. Hours. The snow, I feel like I do a 2-hour stream and I'm like, okay, well, we've seen enough of the same thing. There's only so much you can film. And then I get bored and I'm like, all right, well, snow's falling. I could use a nap. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Katie. I appreciate it. Have a great night, and I will see you next time. Yeah, the thunderstorms give me more of a adrenaline rush, you know, and this is more puts you to sleep. Speaking of that, I'm yawning right now. Ooh, this road is a little rough. Alright guys, hit that subscribe button. I think I'm going to actually end this stream and call it a night. If we can get 2 more subscribers, we'll hit 4,970. We're not going to hit 5,000 tonight, but I'm okay with that. We did pretty well. For the 2 hours or so we've been out, we did pretty well. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, you know? and supporting chasers that are from this area of the country, and an area that generally gets overlooked, and has a lot of people who are very passionate about this stuff. So I appreciate it. There'll be more exciting chases. In fact, right now I'm planning to probably be streaming again on Tuesday or so, and it looks like there's gonna be a fair amount of snow coming, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, and odds are that a wide area could see north of 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches plus Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. So we will definitely be back streaming, so tune in then. And it looks like it's gonna be a little more exciting than what we have right now. So definitely something to look forward to. I'll definitely be covering that. Yep. So 4,971 subscribers. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I also want to say thank you to everybody who sent super chats tonight. I know you guys don't have to do that. There's plenty of things to spend your money on, but I appreciate you, supporting the channel, helping support my dreams, and pitching in for gas, paying my my data bill to do these streams, so I appreciate that. I really do. I hope you guys know that. That is absolutely genuine when I say that. So thanks again for everybody who tuned in, supported the stream, and I will see you guys again on Tuesday, Wednesday time frame for the next storm. And then it looks like the following weekend, Saturday, Sunday time frame again, basically same time frame as this one, we could see more. So definitely a bunch of systems in the pipeline coming. So stay tuned and have a great night, y'all.